Hi, this is Samuel Junghenn, and I just want to show you in this video how I map out my goals and my business plan for the coming year. Now, I've got this great little tool here called iMindMap, and it basically helps you to map out things in terms, in kind of like as a tree would map out, I guess. So here's the trunk, here's one of the big branches, and here's some smaller branches. And then as we go out, you'll see it becomes more minuscule, smaller. So you imagine here's the highest level objective, and that's what we want to get to. That's our big goal there. It might be to make a certain amount of money, it might be to travel to a certain place, it might be to buy something or to meet someone, or whatever it might be. That's our highest level target there. And then from that, we've got it broken down into smaller chunk sizes. And so in this example, I've broken it down into 4 quarters of the year. I like to break things down into 4 quarters, makes it a bit more manageable. And then what you can do, so we've got our big goal here. Now this might be to, let's say, make $1 million. Okay, so we've got our big goal, and what we want to do is break it down into our 4 quarters, and then we want to work backwards from the quarter closest to the end goal, which is going to be the 4th quarter in this case. So let's say, for example, our big goal is to make $1 million. Then let's say our 4th quarter goal was to have made $300,000, for example. Then we would go back and we'd say quarter 3, let's say we need to make 300,000 as well. Let's say quarter 2, we need to make 250, and that leaves us with quarter 1 to make 150k. So we're just assuming that business is building up over the year, and you don't have to do it this way. You could have had 250, 250, 250, 250. I like to always expand things and improve and grow, and so this is the way that I like to set it out. So you'd set out a bigger chunk because hopefully you'd have more momentum in quarter 3 and 4 than you would in 1 and 2. Now from here we go back and we can see our month 12 goal might be to make 100,000, and then our month 11 might be to make 100,000, etc., etc. Okay, so now we've got our mind map with all our goals for each quarter and all our goals for each month. Now, once we've got it broken down, we can see it's more manageable chunk sizes out here. And what we can start to do is off each month. So now we can work clockwise. Before we were working anti-clockwise to break down to give us our goals. Now, for each one of these, we want to put who do you need to meet, what do you need to do, what do you need to learn, what do you need to start doing, what do you need to stop doing, and each one of these is what do you need to stop doing to reach your goal, what do you need to start doing to reach your goal, who do you need to meet to reach your goal, what do you need to do to reach your goal, what do you need to learn to reach your goal, and who do you need to meet to reach your monthly goal. And there's just a couple more here. One is need to continue, and fun. What are you going to do for fun? It's not really in relation to getting a goal, but just to make sure that you are doing something that keeps your cup full, keeps you happy, keeps you motivated and on track, which indirectly will help you to reach your goal here. Now, under each one of these, we can branch out again. So need to do. Need to find 5 new clients. Need to find 5 new clients. Under 5 new clients, we could put what do you need to do to get those 5 clients. Need to run AdWords, let's say. Need to, say for example, if you knew your conversion rate per client was 50%, that means you need to have 10 meetings with prospects. And so you can just keep breaking it down. And so from here, you can go, what do I need to do to run the AdWords? So you can have need to set up campaign, need to split test ads, set up conversion tracking, and so on. And now you can just keep going out and out and out and breaking this down until you've got really manageable chunk sizes, and then you've got all the steps laid out. And now this might take you time. It might take you, a day or two to mind map out this. But once you've got this, you've got every single task and goal laid out that you need to do to get to your big goal at the end of the year. So the need to learn here might be need to learn to manage people, need to learn to be a better salesperson, need to learn to speak in public, need to learn to do videos, need to learn to write sales copy, need to learn how to do Google AdWords, need to learn whatever it might be to help you reach your goal for the month and for the quarter. The main thing to keep in mind with all of these things is they all need to be pointing in the same direction of the big goal. So, for example, if your big goal was to remove yourself from the business at the end of the 12 months while reaching your financial targets, then you wouldn't be creating more jobs for yourself here. You wouldn't be trying to learn where you've got to learn. You wouldn't be trying to learn how to do AdWords. You wouldn't be trying to learn how to write copy. You wouldn't be trying to learn how to build a website. You'd be learning to manage people, how to hire people, how to influence people to do what you want. Sales, absolutely. No matter what level you're at, you need to understand about selling. But your goals will be different along the way if your big goal was to exit the business and be able to just work on the business externally as opposed to working in the business. So think about your big goals and your big objective, and everything needs to align. Monthly goals and your quarterly goals needs to align with your big goal, and every to-do and every task needs to align with your monthly goals, your quarterly goals, and your big goal. Need to meet. I put this in here. This is overlooked by so many people. But as they say, that old adage, your network is your net worth. It couldn't be more true. Hanging out with like-minded, amazing people that are achieving things and going to, continually expanding and growing their businesses and pushing their boundaries, that's exactly who I want to be around. And so I surround myself with those sort of people, and they keep me motivated, they keep me on track. They also have a lot of great contacts. They know things that I might not have learned. They've had problems that I might not have come across yet, and they know how to avoid them. They've had different mistakes than I have. And so I highly suggest you have a need to meet section so that you can start surrounding yourself with people that are ultimately going to help you to get what you want. And now it's not a one-sided thing, obviously. You want to provide value to them as well, but you have to have a need to meet arm here. It could be mentors, it could be an author, it could be a particular joint venture partner that can introduce you to a heap of other business prospects. And so under your need to meet, under each person you can put what do you need to do to meet that person. Does someone you already know that person? Can you find them on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, whatever it might be? Okay, start doing. It's quite self-explanatory. Things that you need to start doing on a consistent basis to get to your goals. Need to stop, same thing. Things that you need to stop doing. What are you wasting time on? What is not producing results now? Or what is not going to help you produce results to reach your monthly, your quarterly, and your big goal? What do you need to continue doing? What has been working for you previously, and what's been getting you results that you need to continue doing to support your progress and support your goals? And then what do you need to do for fun? As I said before, it's very important to keep your glass full, keep happy, keep motivated, and keep on top of things so that you can get to where you want to go. So this is pretty much it. This is how I mind map out my year and my success, and I suggest you do the same. You don't have to use the mind map if you don't want to. I prefer the mind map because, as you can see here, you can just keep breaking it down into the small chunk sizes, and then you know absolutely everything that you need to do to get what you want. You can do this on a Word document or something and just break it down and put under each subheading. However, I suggest that you start with the mind map, break it all down like this, and then you can take the information and put it into a different format, a text format, if that's the way that you prefer to read things. Get out there, take action, use what you've just learnt, and have fun with it. If you thought this video was useful, subscribe to the channel, hit like or share it so that we can get the information out there and help more people. And I'll see you in the next video.